How do you know when you are in resonance with your truth? How do you know? What are the signs, the signals, the body sensations, the ways that you can feel when you are in alignment with your energy and your energy signature? Hi, my name is Dr. Heather Schwartz. I'm an intuitive coach and energy worker. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to know when you're in resonance and how to know when you're not and why it matters and what you can do to increase the resonance. So, the way that you know you're in resonance is when you feel expanded, connected, light, joyful, grounded, clear. You feel like things are right in your world. Maybe you can think of a time when you felt a lot of love or joy, ease or awe. And in each of these experiences, maybe you were outside, like just think of a time. Maybe you were outside or with friends. Maybe you were alone. Maybe you were journaling. But you felt a sense of like dropping down into yourself and understanding, this is what it feels like to be me. This feels really good, right? I know I feel it when I'm out in nature in the woods. I just get this feeling of like, oh, this is so beautiful. And I can feel the beauty and magic and possibility that's here. And I feel in communion with the trees and a great sense of belonging. And lots of ideas will come to me, lots of creative ideas come to me. And I feel just really happy and alive. And so you can think to yourself of a time when you felt that way and just maybe either jot down or just sense into what your body feels like, what emotions you're feeling, or even what thoughts you're having. You might also jot down what happens as you're in that space. Like, do you become more creative? Do you feel more joyful? What happens? Do you want to share it with other people? Do you want to be more alone? So these are all ways to know this way that you are in resonance with yourself. Conversely, think of a time when you felt just really out of sorts and maybe you were trying to make a decision and you couldn't figure out what to do, or you felt unhappy. There might be a time when that just things came up and things were just hard. For me, I'm thinking of a time when I was trying to make a decision about something and I felt really scared about money, and that can be a trigger for me. And I made a choice that was really not great for me. And I made it because I was focused on the unstable part of the situation and I didn't feel stable in myself. And then I turned to other people and asked for their opinions. And because I wasn't in a centered place inside myself, I made a decision based on what people told me, which I knew in the moment wasn't right. But I felt really cloudy in my own perception because I felt scared. And fear can really cover up our truth. I share this with you because, even though I've done my own work for years and I'm an intuitive, I'm human as well as being a soul. And, it's just honest. And we're really in a period right now, I think, where I'm sensing and hearing intuitively that we're in this wonderful period right now where we're moving from an external locus of control, the external focus on validation, to an inner sense of who we really are and a sense of our own knowing and trusting and believing in ourselves, believing that we matter, believing that we have a right to be here, and an expansion based on that knowing. And the more we practice the resonance of being who we really are, the more that we come into our own alignment. It's like turning a light on inside of ourselves. And then as a result, that ripples out and can affect other people and lift up the world in other ways. And I really feel like that's part of my purpose. And if you're watching this, that might be part of yours as well. So, the reasons why we want to be in alignment are very clear. We make clearer decisions. We make decisions that affect us and the highest good for us, and therefore the highest good for other people. We are in tune with ourselves, we're um, clear in our truth and expressing it and really feeling the joy of being fully alive. That's one of my dogs. And when we're not, we make decisions that may not feel good and may feel confusing, or we scroll on Instagram, or we feel like we're not really living our full lives, or feeling like we're really in tune with who we have come here to be and who we really are, which is a gift. Everyone here is a gift. So that is why it's so important to be in tune. What can you do to increase attunement to the tune of who you are? Well, first off, you can sing if that feels right to you. That usually sharing your truth and singing and feeling in a very joyful way can be really wonderful. So, creating a playlist of songs that bring you joy that you can sing to is really great. Loving your animals, if you have them, is really wonderful. Putting yourself in situations which bring joy. I have a video on my channel called Joy Stacking. So that might be something that you might try. Really planning activities that bring joy and lightness of being, which allows you to feel the resonance of who you really are. Or you might um, try things, try new things, get into novelty and be creative and see what is true for you. So you might move. Maybe movement feels really good to your body. But listen to your body, listen to your heart, and see if you can tune into the resonance of who you are. And so let me know in the comments below how this resonates for you. Do you have a sense of what the tune of who you really are is, and what activity creates that resonance for you? Feel free to write me in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me, and see you again soon.